Good morning. Welcome and welcome and welcome. My name is Reverend Annie Batchelder, and I'm trying to figure out how to do these lives on my laptop, and I am not succeeding. I feel like I'm such a clunky person, and it's telling me my live is not started, but I'm doing it on my phone just in case. So, it says it should start soon, and I'm here, and as far as I'm concerned, we're started. Ah, my God. I don't know how I got through technology. I don't know. Okay. All right. I don't know what's going on with this whole thing. I'm gonna just go back and get online with my group here. Hopefully you're seeing me. Good morning, Mika. Good morning, Richard McWilliams. Thank you for being here. I'm delighted that you are. And this whole event is for your to serve you, to help you. Hopefully I can bring forth some channeled information that will make your life work better. That's what I want. And I think that's what you want. All right. So I'm bringing in my guide, Anubis. Greetings. Welcome from Anubis. We are here also with the Akashic beings of light and the great creatress, and all of you who are interested in this way of connecting and communicating and rejoining that web of life, the oneness and the allness that is here for all of you. We feel your souls in attendance, whether it is now or at a later time. It does not matter. This information and this connection that you are making with your soul and with the web of life, as it were, is always available. It's not an appointment you have to make. The divine is always listening, hearing, and aware of your requests, your needs, your assistance calls, always aware for you, of you. Good morning, Cassandra Ross. How wonderful that you are here. Please do write your comments into the system. Write your questions into the comments, and we would be glad to assist you. We would like also at this time, until a comments or a question appear, that we would like to give you a little bit of information. Yes, you are correct. The energies have been amplified and things are moving quite briskly. And if it catches you by surprise, just thank yourself for being alert enough to be surprised by it. Thank yourself for being aware enough that there has been a shift in the energies in and around you. There are plenty of planetary influences active at this time, especially with the lineup of 6 or 7 planets in your world, in your realm, that are influencing things, as well as your social and political scenes being activated by different influences. And to that, we would say, hold steady to the light that you are. Hold steady to the values that you are holding precious. Hold close to yourself. Do not lose yourself in mass thought or the advertised upsets and invitations to be freaked out. It's a dramatic period in history, and you are part of it. You chose to be part of it. You chose to exist during this time so that you could provide your own version of stabilizing the energies. And you do this by embodying your soul's light and by connecting that soul's light all the way through your body, down through your feet, into the depths of Mother Earth, and stay holding stable that way, so that you are true to who you are, as well as to your commitment to Earth and her well-being, and to the lives of others whom you love, whether they be the microcosm or the macrocosm, humans, pets, life forms, other suffering people. Your spiritual heart goes out to all of them because you are conscious beings, and it is right that this is so and that you are being this. Very good to see you there. Good morning, Marco Kirkansky. Good morning, Cassandra Ross. How are you? It is a pleasure to be here with you. Whenever Anubis here, whenever we are speaking to you, we are holding you in the light that shimmers within you, the light of your permanent atom of light that holds your soul blueprint, the patterning that you have chosen for this lifetime, the events, the schedule, your ups, your downs, your side trips. All of this is in that permanent atom of light, and you can always join that permanent atom of light. It's in you, it's part of you. It is there for you. During this time, we urge you to do regular events, dance, meditate, call the light to you, call your soul to you, so that you have a deeper and richer and more conscious experience of the light of your soul. And so that you and your soul pace each other by evolving in similar ways and supporting one another. As you, the human, evolves, the soul evolves. And as the soul evolves, you, the human, evolves. And so on and so forth. It goes on ad infinitum. Just the endless journey. And there will be more thrills and spills socially and politically, drama to be observed. Hopefully you find yourself laughing. It is the human dramatic theater. But you, the soul, are connected to the infinite, connected to the infinite light that makes up the divine's projection upon this plane. You're whole and holy and wholesome. Everything is right with you. Sure, why not post it, Cassandra? Also, is the little dog Felix meant to be my dog? No, not yet. We appreciate your love for the four-footed for them. And we appreciate the fact that you have such a big heart and have much love to give. Much love to give. You have a choice. You can take our recommendations or not, as you see fit, of course. Now, the main thing is to look at what your objective is. What is it, a need you're trying to fill, or is it a soul purpose that you are trying to activate? Because you could turn this into an entire rescue operation if you'd like. But are you in a position to care properly and take care of vet bills and shots and licensing and all of that? Or are you just in love? And we understand you being in love. This is a fine place to be. There's a better place to be. If it will make a difference for you to post in writing in the Facebook group the experience you had at the airport, please do. Are you sharing upset? Are you sharing transformation? Are you sharing being aware and alert to a certain kind of danger? And to understand that your experience as a personality and as a soul may be different from many, many others. Are you trying to save people by sharing your experience? Or are you trying to build up and confirm, validate your own reality? This is my sense, is that you are validating your own reality. And is it that you are needing agreement for victimhood or agreement for empowerment? What is your motive? Do you need recognition? Of course you do. All people do. This is how it works. First, you recognize yourself and you say, I hear you. I love you, self. I love you. I love myself. And I stand with myself. I do not abandon myself. There you go. That's such a good. Well done, Cassandra. You wouldn't post it because it's my personal story that I need to write for my own. Good, good. Then you journal it. You post it to yourself. Yes. Oh, I see. Of course. Yes. So are you speaking for your ancestral line? Is this message coming through from the ancestors? And is it this centuries of grief that need to be expressed, felt? And can you let it come through you and be released? Let it be completed. For it is a long, long era of grief and angst and anger. It's not worth your time to be vituperative or blaming. You can hold your ancestors close as they give you strength and courage to do the new, whatever it is new that you are being drawn to do, that helps heal you. And as you heal, the ancestral line is healed as well. There you go. Very good. The ancestors, you may have noticed, always have things to say. Sometimes it's fearful and pull back and don't do that, you endanger us all. But often, the ancestors are asking you to blaze the trail, to take the new path being offered. Because of your bravery, your willingness, your desire for transformation, for updating the human patterning. It is no longer a game of us against them, because them is us. And so if I fire or spew hate upon another, I'm firing or spewing hate upon self. And it no longer fits. This is not the trap we want to continue setting for ourselves. We want to set a love trap for divine inspired love and community, connection, peace, grace, all of these things. And it is a matter of being conscious. It is a matter of holding one's heart up to the light, or sitting comfortably. Will they steal my material for their own writing? The fear. You understand? Fear. Is this a message that needs to be spoken regardless of what you fear might happen? It has not happened yet. And can you trust the divine and your beautiful soul to carry you through whatever criticisms or obstacles may arise? We see this, Cassandra, as your desire to live fully, openly, no secrets, no more secrets, not even from yourself. You want to stand in the divine light of your soul. You want to express this. Now, are you sharing pain in order that others may be healed? Or do you have to have a story that is healing? You have to share a story that comes full circle, but or spirals into an upward pattern. You see that? Not that just goes around and repeats and over is the same thing. And now the openness, the limitations that have been pulled off energetically, well, the sky's the limit. However, it must be a story that takes others up. And it must be a story that you are willing to release from your body so that it no longer traps you in the story. And as you write it on a page, perhaps as you perform it, you are releasing it. You are letting that pain, the suffering, and the habit of honoring suffering, of putting suffering on a pedestal. That's just martyrdom. That's elevating victimhood to martyrdom. But then there is healing. Healing is neutralizing the loss. Healing is neutralizing the damage. Healing is neutralizing the suffering. It's like putting fertilizer on a struggling plant so that it could be all that was designed to be, divinely designed to be. Letting go of the attachment to suffering. Oh, good morning. We have some other people here. Good morning, Karen Granovsky. Bless you, bless you. Oh, I'm so glad to see you. My love goes to you as well. Rebecca Donald, she says, I'm I am magnetizing a romance. Is this likely to be someone known to me or someone brand new? I think it is a chance meeting with someone brand new. And what you can do to enhance that magnetism is imagine that you are being discovered by someone who gets you, who sees your brightness, your healer capabilities, your wariness, of course, but also sees you willing to take off the armor and bring a person in and allow them to be cherished in your beautiful heart. Allow them to be important to you, but also that you know that this person will see you in all your glory, will support you in your path, on your terms. You have grown up so much in the last few years. There is a remarkable difference about you. Remarkable. There's much less hiding out, much less efforting at being the good girl. You are who you are. And there is nothing to be ashamed of at all in that. We are loving this you. We are loving this break out of the old pattern you. Little rebellious, perhaps, and so it should be, but it's powerful. And you're not standing for any kind of BS. This person who is being magnetized to you will probably turn up in a grocery line or an online chat. It is a good sign that you are looking to bring another person in or other people along the way. Find them as friends, then find them as lovers and romance. There you go. Yes. Yes. I see you holding the hand of someone strong and loving. Someone who has quirks that you find positive. The kind of quirks that have the energy of loyalty, honesty, and perspective. So this person has the unique ability to separate what he projects onto others from the actual knowing of who you are at essence. This is marvelous. You may have to work on his body just a little bit, not as a career. He is not your lifetime patient, but he is your lifetime companion. I love that you put this in the positive tense, in the present tense. I'm magnetizing a romance. There you go. And it is, oh, this person you've had some lifetimes with, so there's going to be a familiarity. You might find yourself looking at him going, we've done this before. We know each other. I'm asking right now, why is it you are ready for this person that you have known in past lives to come forth and participate with you now? Because the shields are down. You're done deflecting and defending. You're done skittering around in the shadows and trying to be small. Just being you now. You don't have to be giant. You don't have to be the opposite of skittering around in the shadows and playing small, but you have to be you. And you are standing in that in a very calm, centered, empowered way. And that makes you very magnetic. And so in this effort, it is a sharing, not, I need someone else. Human aid is not useful. If you have a need, take it to the divine, take it to your soul. Soul, we are creating this now. We are creating companionship, humor. We are creating friendship, relationship. You are relating and interacting, but you're not losing yourself. You can go back and forth from yourself into this person, check him out, what's he up to, who is he, and come back to yourself. And you know yourself to be enough. This is very good. Very good. Okay. Karen says, is my left hip pain just a remnant of my chemo that will eventually fade like the other pains, or is it something new that requires intervention? Oh, Karen, you need not suffer. Get the intervention. I do think it does require intervention. Have it at least x-rayed and really looked at. Now, it may be from a low back injury when you were a child, a fall of some sort that put your low back out of whack, and that some chiropractic manipulations will assist in that. Also, it comes from the neck. It originates in the neck. And if you get your neck adjusted right, as in your atlas and all of the C-section, get that in alignment. But it's going to take a little time. It's a slow process to move it back into alignment. It's all the years of having such tension and having to have yourself pressed up against the grindstone and working so hard, even when you were ill and were having chemo, and all of that, yes. But the chemo and the illness taught you to receive divine good. There you go. And that lifts things up. It relaxes the right shoulder. It smooths out the flow of energy in the neck. It eases the flow of energy that goes down the spine into your hips. And my sense is it's your right hip. No, left hip. Okay. There you go. Receive your goodness from divine source into this whole back of the head, neck, spine, all the way down your body, down throughout your spine, into your hip, even all the way into your tailbone. You're being gifted. Huh. Beautiful energy. Beautiful. And so it is. And just to hedge the bet, get the x-rays, even of your neck, but also of your hip. Ah, this is just another version of self-care and receiving your good. You are valuable, useful. Your love is a constant for your family and for yourself. The divine finds you by the qualities in your heart. And so it is incumbent upon you to find yourself good the way the divine finds you. Find your heart good the way the divine finds you. Very good. These are terrific questions. We love them. Okay. Let's see. We extend our heart out to all of you who are observing this, participating in this information and energy. We see so many of you, actually all of you, being willing to take the next leg up. It's a tall step up into the new information and energy and beingness that is available to everyone. The divine's love is given to everyone, the right and the wrong, the sick and the well, the rich and the poor, the demented and the not demented. The divine's love is given equally to all. So why should not all of you participate in that and enjoy receiving that? You are so worthy. And this step up requires that you remember to stay centered in your own values, your own organization internally. And to explore that, to continue to look inside. It's a deep dive you can take that brings you closer and closer to your soul and to yourself, your essence. And that is what everyone is hungry for. The ideas of power and money are shifting. And so it is better to rely upon your divine soul and your connection with the divine of your understanding, not on the world, as it were, or the outside. The riches are within. Now, you are feeling this, Karen, aren't you? Yes, you are. And Cassandra, for you, when we say the riches are within, you are looking at ways to tell this story so that the ending comes out as a win, not as in someone loses and you win, or the other team loses and your team wins, but everyone is upgraded into a world of equality, a world of serenity, of compassion. There you go. Yes, that is the riches within for you. A world of equality and compassion. And that is what you express all the time. That is why you love Mark. That is why you love the animals. That is why you love dance. That is why you love movement. Mm. Oh, friends. We're finding each one of you through the heart vibration. And we send our messages out on a core frequency of love and respect for you. And we demonstrate this so that you might find it fulfilling and gratifying and supportive for who you are and all that you are up to. We thank those of you who are here and those of you who are listening at a later date. It is our pleasure to be here. We bid you adieu. Okay. Before I finish, I want to remind you all that you can have readings at a reduced rate right now. I'm doing a flash sale. Instead of being 204, which is my regular rate, they're $158. I do them on Zoom. You get the recording afterwards. They are delicious. And certainly how I feel when I'm doing them for you. My pleasure, and it is my purpose here. When I started channeling Anubis in 1988, I asked Anubis what Anubis's higher purpose with me is, what our joint higher purposes are. And it was explained to me that we are reunifying humans with their soul, and from thence with the divine, because the soul forms the link with the divine. And you can find out a whole lot more about this from reading my book, Bringing Forth Soul Consciousness. I have it in paperback form, it's a Kindle, it's ebook, it's audiobook. So you can get them in lots of different forms. And it's a channeled book, 50 excuse me, 40 chapters, 5 prayers, blessings, invocations, affirmations, 13 Akashic Records processes, because I teach you how to open your Akashic Records, the record of your soul's entire journey throughout time. And you can do what I do. And so, if you want a reading, please go to my website, anniechannels.com, anniechannels.com. And on my website, you can purchase my book, or you'll find the links to the audiobook and so forth. But enjoy. It's for you. It's tools for living. All right. I love you all. Thank you so much for being with me. Thank you. Thank you. Have a marvelous day. Be well. Oh, thank you, Marco. Thank you, Cassandra. Thank you, Rebecca. It was a pleasure. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, the gentlemen who were here earlier. I do so appreciate that. Wow, you're amazing. All right. Thank you, everyone.